take it off just for you, mate.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are at the beautiful Sydney Harbour. You can't see it. We're at the PFL media launch event for PFL Pacific. I'm here with a man that kind of feels like he's getting a little bit of a push. You stole a lot of mic time today.
It's funny because I can't hear anything. I've just got a flight up and I'm completely backed up with my ear from the flight still. But I don't know. I think as Aussie fighters, we don't like to talk too much. So I didn't want to leave too much dead space and time out there. So yeah, I did have a bit to say, and I hope my passion for the scene in this country's MMA and the people in it can show through with a bit of chat, you know.
Well, you didn't hit them with your world famous stay off the gear.
Yeah, I didn't want to drop the see you in the NT or anything like that. I kept it a little PC, but you know, I'm trying to do the right thing, and this is a mainstream sport now, so I probably can't say that.
And you actually got announced onto the stage as former Eternal MMA welterweight champion. Did you like that little nod to the region?
I did, because it's true. I am the former Eternal MMA welterweight champion. That gave me a bit of a chuckle, and I think another former MMA welterweight champion did well on the weekend as well. So we're out here, us Aussies, and yeah, it's good to get a little bit of recognition for the scene.
Now, you are obviously coming off the back of not the greatest result you would have liked. It would have been better to come off the back of a win. Does it feel weird to have yourself, even Rob Wilkinson as well, guys coming off losses, but you have to fly the flags?
I will fly the flag till the wheels fall off. Look, the last fight results sucked. I hate to lose, and I hate to be held down and smothered like that. It was fucking really devastating. But you know, I've got another chance coming up in 4 weeks, and you know, it's just the beginning, and losses happen, and I think my character always shines through after a loss, and I come back, and yeah, it is what it is, man. Yeah,
did it feel like you lost a grappling match?
I feel like I ran out of time. I didn't lose.
Well, mate, look, were you surprised with how big this turnout was? I was unsure of how it would be received, and it's obviously blown my expectations, but how was it for you?
It's funny, Aussies are good sports fans, but they don't seem to come out to stuff like this, and that was packed in there, mate. Yeah, fuck, the scene is changing, and it's beautiful to see.
I'm going to ask you a question that's going to be very vague to the audience, but do you think I will be adding the PFL to my list of banned places after that press conference?
You seem to have a real knack for rubbing people or things the wrong way, but you're a lovable guy, and people always let you back in, so I have faith in you, mate. I have faith in you.
No, mate, your next matchup, let's talk about that. Obviously, not too many people get the opportunity to sort of go on a bit of a loss and then get to bounce back as quickly type thing. Are you excited about that?
Yeah, I'm pumped, and part of that is, yeah, I lost, but I took that on about an hour's notice against a former world champion and had a good showing.
I think he was in the highlight package as well.
Yeah, yeah. So was I, though. So that loss, I think how I carried myself to the thing, and you know, I did try and have a crack at him, has put me in good stead for this fight coming up, and yeah, I've got a point to prove, so I can't wait to prove it.
Are you worried that if you lose and you get cut, you've had all this promotion and it's all for nothing?
No, I'm not concerned, mate. I'm just there to have a crack, and that's what I will do 100% of the time.
And we'll wrap this up on on a more serious note. You did speak about how good it is to have, you know, other options to make a living fighting, and especially now to bring it home into our country, and you don't have to fight overseas. You made a comment on the stage that every single person has had to look for opportunities internationally. Like, what does it sort of mean to sort of, you could essentially now, if PFL does what they think they're going to do, you could run your entire career from start to finish in Australia.
Correct. It's pretty incredible, really. I never thought, you know, I've been doing this for 16 years. I never thought that would be the case. Them inserting themselves in the market here is hugely beneficial for everyone. It'll raise the whole level financially. it's huge, man. And finally, Aussies have a real pathway to make some money and some notoriety, and it's going to be on free to air, which I think is probably one of the more important things that came out of the presser today. You know, your mum and your dog can watch it now, and instead of being footy players that are the main stars, or sole stars I should really say, you know, there's going to be MMA fighters on there, and whether that happens for me or not, you know, I don't really care, but for the scene it's huge. It's huge.
You kind of want it to happen for you as well?
Of course, I'd love to be doing like Huggies, Nappies, and Betadine infomercials, you know. But we'll see what happens, mate. You know?
Mate, it was good to see you up there. You're easily the best talker up there, so which is a weird thing to say, but mate, congratulations, and I'm interested to see what comes.
Beautiful, thank you, mate.
Now go sell whatever you were selling before in your bum bag.